Hi everyone, it is another Meditative Monday here on Modern Day Wise Women. Thanks so much for joining me back here this week for this video. Today we're talking all about how to stay motivated. That is, when you have a goal, how do you stay on track? How do you stay focused, specifically when you don't want to do it anymore, you don't feel like doing it anymore, or maybe you've hit a plateau? For those of you who are new to the Modern Day Wise Woman videos and channel, one of the things that I've done in the last year is I've accomplished losing 60 pounds. So a lot of questions I get are around how do I stay motivated? How do I keep that positive attitude? How do I stay focused on my goal? So we're going to talk about that in this video. All right, here is the number one thing that you've got to do if you want to keep a long-term goal. First thing is you have to have a really great reason for why you're doing this, okay? So a lot of people, for example, if they have a fitness goal, they'll say, well, why I'm doing this is because I want to lose weight. Now, I know that I, in the past, tried to lose weight, and every time I failed at it. I could never stick to a diet. I could never stick to a plan, and I hated every minute of it. It was like torture. So when I created this goal to lose 60 pounds for the year, one of the things that I did was I got really clear about why I'm creating this goal. And when it really came down to it, my goal was to love myself. My goal was to feel good, to feel better, to put myself first. And it is why I am a self-love coach, because for me, there is nothing more important than loving yourself, because it is the foundation of everything, and everything gets created on top of that. Now, can you see in my example of what my reason is for being healthier, for getting in shape, is something that is solid, something that I'm grounded in. It's not like this thing that lives outside of myself. This is the kind of goal that you want to create. Losing weight is not enough. Getting into that bikini is not enough. It will not keep you motivated when it is minus 21 outside, it's 5 a.m., and that is the only time that you have to work out. You have got to have something that's really, really big that drives you and motivates you, and that is the thing that you've got to hold on to the entire time, okay? Great, so that was thing number one. So once you have a really, really great reason, then we move on to the second thing. Now that you've got your great reason, step number two is to make sure to keep that reason around you all the time. You have to know and be able to see and be able to feel that reason around you. So maybe that looks like creating a poster, or maybe that looks like writing in a journal every night to reconnect you to that reason or that why. But here's what I did. What I did was I pretty much told every single person I know. I told my mom, I told my sister, I told my closest friends, I told clients, I told everybody. And by sharing my goal, what it did was it had every single person in my life be a part of my journey. Okay? The more people that you have as a part of your journey, the more likely you will be to be successful. So there's no doing it alone if you're doing something really, really big, okay? You've got to have people to have your back, and you've got to eliminate those people who don't have your back. So if you've created a fitness goal and you've got people who are always eating lousy food, or who pick on you when you're trying to eat better, or people who don't want to work out, or people who don't want to be healthy, then guys, I got to tell you the truth. Just stop hanging out with them as much as you do. I know that's really tough, but it's what you got to do, because you will be more likely to do the actions or participate in things with people you hang around. So, all right? And then the final thing that you want to do is you really want to celebrate. You want to celebrate, but you don't want to celebrate only when you arrive at a milestone. Like, don't wait until you've lost 5 pounds or 10 pounds to celebrate. You want to be celebrating every single day. Every single day you do something amazing that contributes to you fulfilling on your overall goal. And celebration is a way of you really saluting yourself, really saying, hey, I'm amazing every single day. And the better you feel about yourself, the more you celebrate the small things, the more likely you will be to get to the finish line. If it's torturous and you're not celebrating, what you'll do alternatively is you will beat yourself up. And when you beat yourself up, you are less likely to finish the goal. All right, here's the last thing that I want to say about what it takes to stay motivated and complete a long-term goal. Be kind to yourself. There are a lot of us who have wellness and fitness goals or goals for romance and relationship. And we think that if we punish ourselves, if we say nasty things to ourselves, if we're rough with ourselves or harsh with ourselves, that will motivate us to get our ass in the gym or to put down that cookie or to, just get out there or wear something that's bold. Like we think if we be mean and we say, you're ugly and you're unattractive, you should buy that new dress so that you look better, that it'll somehow motivate you to stay on track or do whatever it is you need to do or get to the long-term goal. But what I actually want to say about that is when you say unkind things, when you say unloving things, when you're mean to yourself, you might force yourself to do that thing in the moment. Like maybe you'll go work out at the gym in the moment, but that kind of motivation will not last over time unless you're like in the military or the army and you have like a drill sergeant that is there every second of every day telling you what to do. If you want to stay on track, you've got to love yourself. You've got to be kind to yourself. You've got to feel good. Feeling good is really the ticket. All right. So that's it for this video. I'd love to hear your feedback, your questions, or your comments. And, please share this video. If you think that it's made a huge difference for you, then sharing is caring. Share it with your friends, your family, your mom, whoever you want to share it with. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week for our next video. Bye.